labeled it, but I'm sure everyone knows what's being said, and if we heard it.
Stricter gun laws. News 12's Blaze Gomez joins us now with the story. Blaze.
Carol, the Newtown mom is the first person other than President Obama and Vice President Biden to give the address since the two took office in 2009. So far, Newtown families have been critical to gun control progress, and the president wants their voices to be heard on an issue he strongly supports.
I'm here at the White House today because I want to make a difference.
With her husband by her side, Newtown mom Francine Wheeler delivered the president's weekly internet address from Washington.
Our younger son, Ben, age 6, was murdered in his first grade classroom on December 14th.
She struggled at times, but through tears, her plea for stricter gun control was clear.
Please help us do something before our tragedy becomes your.
Please help us do something. Watch this.
Here, please help us do something before our
See how
tragedy
eyes go back
becomes.
and forth? See, help us do something right there.
Or our tragedy becomes your tragedy. We have to convince the Senate to come together and pass common sense gun responsibility reforms.
That's
Wheeler's
acting.
son,
That
Ben,
is
was one of
acting.
20 children, along with 6 educators who lost their lives in the Sandy Hook shooting massacre. Her address comes as more than 2/3 of the Senate agreed to move forward with the gun control reform discussion, and as they prepare to consider expanded background checks this week.
I'm sad that it took such a big tragedy for us to even be addressing it as seriously as we are.
People we spoke to in Yonkers applauded Obama for letting Wheeler speak, and both supporters and critics weighed in on the gun control push.
If somebody has something to hide, they're not going to want to have their history checked. But if they have nothing to hide, why not do that?
A question Wheeler urged people to consider in the final moment.
Categorically, that in the opinion of our office, the facts set forth in WeCheck's behalf do not indicate that he was a victim of a miscarriage of justice. We're here to protect the interests of the people of this state, not to sell newspapers.
Johnny, the governor ordered this hearing for the purpose of arriving at the truth. If you fail to consider every item of evidence, no matter how improperly presented, you have defeated the very purpose of this hearing. What is your decision, Mr. Chairman?
Gentlemen, we'll go.
Are you clear to Springfield?
Yes, sir, the wire's open.
Well, hold it open. Have the picture in a minute.
Which one's the deal?
Yeah, right here.
There's a couple of prints that came in a while ago from Kelly of the Chicago Times. This one's blown up 100 times. This one 140. He said you'd understand.
Okay, thank you very much.
Ask them if they're ready. Springfield, are you ready for this picture?
We're ready.
The original
Okay, here's the
internet.
final lineup.
Okay. All ready, Mr. McNeil.
Gentlemen, let me explain to you what's happening here. As you remember, this is the picture I showed you before. And this is the area we're working on right here, the news booth. All right, now this print is that area enlarged 100 times. And this print is that same area enlarged 140 times. Now the picture coming in now is this area right in here, blown up as big as possible.
Well, what do you expect to find in the enlargement?
The date on the newspaper held in the newsboy's hand.
Is that possible?
Frankly, I don't know, sir. It depends on a whole lot of things. Condition of the Duke negative, the density of the print. I've been doing a little praying, too.
Very, very
I just thought it was so funny how this is the church where I was baptized, and I had been recording that movie last night, and I guess I fell asleep, and then the tape automatically rewinds to that point. I guess it had stopped there, and then this morning my TV turned on this channel, which actually I might have fallen asleep with it on it, but I can't, this volume's all messed up as it has been ever since they changed our public access from channel 6 to whatever this is. So as you can see, if I fast forward this,
of public corruption type crimes, and they have better evidence rules. So you're going to see public corruption cases
and
most
it
of the
automatically
time.
starts to rewind. So you see, in a second, I'll fast forward it.
And I think that Governor Cuomo's package is certainly good looking.
I thought that was interesting.